Our top focus, Uttar Pradesh Minister Murti Singh Verma has been booked under various sections of the law along with 5 others in connection with the killing of a journalist by setting him on fire. The family of the slain journalist alleges that he was put on fire during a raid at their house on the 1st of June. An FIR has been registered against Verma, who is the Minister for Backward Classes Welfare in Uttar Pradesh, and a police inspector, among others. All 6 have been booked under sections for murder, criminal conspiracy, intentional insult with intent to provoke breach of peace, and criminal intimidation. According to the family members, Jagendra Singh, a freelance journalist from Shahjahanpur, regularly posted stories on Facebook exposing the minister's alleged corrupt practices, including illegal mining and land grabbing. He claimed the local police was also harassing Singh at Verma's behest. The family alleges that during a raid at the journalist's house on the 1st of June, police officials set him ablaze, following which he was taken to a hospital in Lucknow. Before his death, Jagendra, in an alleged dying declaration, accused Verma of unleashing a reign of terror on him and his family and named the cops accused of setting him on fire. Meanwhile, the UP police has claimed Singh committed suicide after a case was lodged against him.
इसी में श्री प्रकाश राय कोतवाल इंस्पेक्टर 5 लोगों के खिलाफ मुकदमा पंजीकृत है। इसकी विवेचना जो है नील में पंजीकृत किया गया है। इसकी विवेचना वहाँ जाएगी संबंधित थाने को और विवेचना के बाद विवेचना होने पे सही निष्कर्ष जो होगा उसी हिसाब से कार्रवाई की जाएगी।
मेरे बेटे जोगंडा से राममूर्ति वर्मा ने उनको जला को मार दिया है क्योंकि वो उनसे डरता नहीं था।
Let's now go across to Amir, who joins us for more on this story. Morning, Amir. Can you take us through this entire case, this entire story? What had actually happened? What does the dying declaration of the person actually say? And also, where is this minister?
Well, Sanket, prima facie, the allegations being leveled by Jagendra Singh's family against the minister do not get proved. But the fact is that the kind of allegations leveled against Murti Verma there, the minister, are very, very serious in nature, and therefore the administration and the police had finally had to register an FIR against the UP minister in question, as well as the local station house officer, along with 4 other people involved there. Now, Jagendra Singh is a freelance journalist. As per his family, he used to write reports against the minister, regarding his involvement into land grabbing and illegal mining, and that was what perhaps infuriated the minister, which Jagendra Singh's family say because of which his henchmen in April this year itself once tried to attack him, and around May this year. In fact, there was a false case of loot registered against the freelance journalist. It was on around 1st June when the local police reached their place to question him as a part of raid, when the police alleges that Jagendra poured petrol over him and set himself on fire. Now, the police is also of the view that it was only the local police officers there, the police team that had reached his place to raid his place, who finally broke open the door once he put himself on fire and took him to the hospital. But his family very clearly says that it is a part of a larger conspiracy where the minister involved the local police and tried to murder him. But well, since the family refused to cremate the body of Jagendra Singh after he died in Lucknow on the 8th June, it was really incumbent upon the local police to finally register a case against the minister as well as 5 other people. So finally, although the entire case does not appear to be very, very clear in terms of how exactly these allegations being leveled against the minister stick to him, but since the minister hasn't come out and given an explanation to how he is being accused of making such of such serious crime against a local journalist, it still remains to be seen how the police goes ahead and investigates this entire case.
Absolutely. Now, if you could tell us a little, Amir, about this dying declaration that is being spoken about. What is there in that dying declaration?
Well, this incident where it is said that Jagendra was attacked and set on fire happened on the 1st of June. It was for over a week that he remained admitted in a hospital here in Lucknow, and that he finally died on 8th of June. He not just spoke to the local magistrate, but also spoke to an IG level police officer here in the Balrampur hospital in Lucknow, and gave a dying declaration indicating the involvement of the minister. So obviously, since dying declaration is seen as something which the dying person is really convinced about, the police usually has to go ahead and register a case and investigate it further. So big embarrassment for the UP government as of now, but finally everything on the police now as to how they go ahead and investigate this case.
Right. Amir, do stay on with us. We'll also try to get in touch with Rita Bahuguna Joshi of the Congress party. We'll try to get her on the phone and get the Congress's reaction also, and also BJP. We have India Today's consulting editor Rajdeep Sardesai on the phone line. Morning, Rajdeep. There is an accusation here against a UP minister. A case has been registered. Don't you think that, there is a dying declaration of a journalist where he has openly accused the minister and cops for setting him on fire? Don't you think that this merits a fair, thorough and urgent investigation?
Absolutely, Sanket, and particularly given the fact that this is Uttar Pradesh, where several politicians in the past have been known to intimidate and muzzle the media, where their reputation has been that of Bahubalis or musclemen. In that context, the fact that a minister's name has come in this dying declaration of the journalist, the circumstances under which he has been killed, the fact that he was apparently running a campaign against the minister on social media, had raised several issues on social media, all point to the fact that there is a need for a thorough, fair and impartial probe. And whether such a probe can be done when the individual concerned is a minister in the Akhilesh Yadav government is the real test. Will Akhilesh Yadav now at least ask the minister to either step down pending an inquiry, or will he order a probe headed by someone who is seen to be independent and impartial? So clearly for the Akhilesh Yadav government, this is a test case, given the fact that the circumstances of this case are truly worrying, not just for the media, but for anyone who is concerned about the law and order situation in Uttar Pradesh.
Absolutely, Rajdeep. There is also a demand locally, what we are gathering, of a CBI investigation as far as this case is concerned, because a section both in the family as well as of the journalist body in Uttar Pradesh feel that perhaps the probe could be influenced if the police were to, investigate against the police.
Absolutely, and again it goes back, Sanket, to UP's track record. In the past, we've seen in several such cases involving VIP politicians, whenever there has been an attempt to have an inquiry at the state level, that inquiry has been shrouded in political controversy and charges of political partisanship. Therefore, the demand to hand this over to the CBI is a legitimate demand. If the Akhilesh Yadav government has nothing to hide, then it should accede to this demand. And I think the pressure will have to be built up on the government, because really, let's be honest, in the last 48 hours, given the other news stories that have been making the headlines, this story has got buried. And it is perhaps only after there is sustained pressure, both at the state level and at the national level, that the Akhilesh Yadav government will concede to the demand. But one can only hope that, given the fact that the journalist body has taken up the issue, other organizations are taking up the issue, the opposition is planning to take up the issue, I think the Akhilesh Yadav government has no choice but to hand over this case to the CBI.
Absolutely. Rajdeep, many thanks for joining us at this moment. We will continue to track all the latest as far as this story is concerned. Also get in a word from the minister. What is his side of the story? Because at this moment, there is an allegation from the family of the journalist who was set on fire, who is now no more, that there is a direct involvement of the minister, at whose behest the cops have been accused of setting the journalist on fire. It is an alarming story, and we here at India Today are going to track all the latest details.